baby. What's up? It's Pretty Being Ashley. We here on Prettybandradio with Mr. Melsmoove. Where you from, Mel?
From Brooklyn, you already know Bed-Stuy.
Okay, Bed-Stuy, do or die. You've disappeared on me for a while. What's going on?
I disappeared, but I came back like I never left. I was going through like a lot of personal health-wise stuff that, that really set me back.
Okay.
And the setback was like really catastrophic. You know what I'm saying? It was basically brain surgery.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I had a tumor in my head last year in October.
Oh my God, how did you discover that you had a tumor? That's deep. Like, people just don't, have tumors.
I had a stabbing pain in my head. Like, I was just living my life, the best life, as you can imagine what a rapper would do.
Wow. So what were you doing when you found out you had the tumor? Like, were you just like walking on the block and just, and just fell out? Or like, I'm sorry, I'm just curious because, you're young,
Wow. Basically what happened during the time I was with a female during that time.
Okay.
Yeah, we was laid up and whatnot, And during the time I had like a stabbing pain in my head, so I had to back off of shorty. I was just like, whoa.
Oh, we went over my head. I'm sorry.
That one.
Oh, you mean, so to clear it up for, our listeners, so you mean, during intercourse, you had a stabbing pain in your head.
Yeah.
Oh. So was it like, wait, hold on, babe, I gotta stop real quick, or was it like
that? Yeah, it was like that, because it's like when I had to really stop because it was like a stabbing pain in the middle of my head. It was just real crazy. But I thought it was a regular headache.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it wasn't that good, but and you know what I'm saying. The next day I had the same thing. Went to the hospital. They gave me a CAT scan, and
it's terrible.
I had a tumor.
Wow.
It was like right behind like my nerves in my head. I'm like, wow.
So did you have to get surgery?
Yeah.
Well, of course, yeah, right.
Yeah, they chopped me up during that time, And I first, I wasn't really scared about it. Of course, my family, my friends, they was like, oh snap, you're too young to have this problem.
Yeah,
but
that's what I'm saying.
I feel like after the surgery, it was like really straightforward, and it was a crazy recovery process. So during that time, I started, feel a little bit better. You had to get myself walking, actually revisit Brooklyn, revisit New York,
Well, do you suffer from memory loss in some sort?
Partially.
Okay.
Like, there's a lot of people in my past I still walk past, and people will stop me and be like, oh, you don't know me no more? And I look at them crazy like,
yeah.
No,
Yeah, that's understandable. Does it get in the way of you writing your songs or your music or,
No, actually, when I first started getting back to music, I actually started listening to Ray Charles.
Okay.
Yeah, like a lot of old school music, and I was just like, I feel like the old school music was actually pushing me towards the new school. I wanted to mix the old school with the new school and stuff like that, because it was like, yo, these samples, these beats back then, it motivated me to do more. Now at the time I couldn't even walk up the stairs to get into the studio.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But during that time, as soon as I was able to start really walking and get myself copacetic, I went to the studio. The studio was like 5 blocks away. I made it to the studio, dropped it. The engineer knew me. He was like, where have you been? And I showed him a little slice, and he was like, oh snap,
it's terrible.
Yeah, there was a lot of support for like a lot of the people that was around me. And,
beautiful. I'm glad you had a support system. So you had your mom and
my mom, a small portion of friends that clearly wasn't my friends before, but
it comes with the game. Sucks.
Yeah,
man.
that's the game, honestly.
It's terrible. Well, at least you're back healthy and ready to take over again. So tell me about your newest song right now.
Right now, this is 2 Week Love.
Okay.
It's a freestyle and whatnot, and P1. There's 2 songs that actually I was really, trying to combine together. Cause like during the time I was working on my mixtape.
Okay.
But I feel like these songs, it's like when people was listening to it during our chill times, people was enjoying. So I say, all right. these are the songs I'm gonna start with.
Okay, so tell me about the first one.
Well, 2 Week Love is kinda
Self-explanatory.
it's kind of self-explanatory. It was more like a freestyle because it was like actually the song what it's about the song. I had an ex. It was like a big party I had, right?
Okay.
So it was like a couple of my friends, my ex, and the person I was dealing with at the same time. Clearly, that was crazy.
Yeah.
But I didn't know how long we was like really, really talking serious on a serious level.
Mm-hmm.
And like she told my homie, it was like it was only 2 weeks. So I'm like, oh, okay. It kind of motivated me. I was like, oh, okay.
Okay.
We only date for 2 weeks. I'm making a freestyle about that.
Oh, okay.
Now, people will call it petty, but I don't think it was petty. I think it was just because, honestly, it came out pretty good. She even liked the song, even though she told me I wasn't shit.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Now, this is Mel B and 2 Week Love.
Break it down, slow down with me. Oh, break it down, close, now you feel me. Blow, sitting back, guess you were with me. No, guess that's just for the show. Guess that's just for the flow. I thought I want more. Only get past for the low. Don't just think this a diss. Myth, I just think it's a risk. Got my hair right, brain fixed. Now that everything lit, King home, everything fixed. Miss your girl first, so the week went. But I'm a man in the same mix. Just a different man in a new pick. Ain't no song on this remix. Just a new man on the 3 fix. Got a new wave, not seasick. Guess next time it'll last long. But I'm far gone on this last song. Maybe too late cause I'm far gone. And I'm singing on this last song. Where I belong. Memory lost. Emotions live.
What inspires you to keep going, man? That's deep because, a lot of people, with such a big surgery, they don't normally jump back into the game or they're, they go into this dark space where they feel like they're hopeless or they just can't,
Well, actually, what pushed me overall, it was, you figure, you wake up in a hospital, your head cut open, there's a needle stuck up on you. What's now? You lost all you lost thousands and thousands of dollars because you wasn't doing anything. Basically, you lost a lot of clientele, so all the side hustles is gone. You can't work, so you figure either I'm gonna lose my mind or I'm gonna get back into something that I do.
Okay.
And the motivation was like, I knew I was good at music, and everybody they was contacting me like, yo, you still gonna do music? You still gonna do music? You still gonna, you're gonna try to manage me even on that end. You're gonna try to help me out get to where I have to be. And I'm just like, not one person told me that I do anything different that I'm good at doing in a sense outside of entertainment business. So I had to dive right in to do it so because I was gonna be looking crazy without shooting for what's getting put in front of me.
Right.
That's like having a T-bone steak and don't eat it. Honestly, and
right.
And I'm out here hungry, so I'm just trying to get it how I had to get it.
Wow. Quick intro into P1. What's that about?
Well, P1, it was more of, I wanted to give more of a trap feeling, but this was with my type of feel into it. And I always wanted, I ain't gonna lie, like my first video, I always wanted to do it in a parking lot.
Okay, yeah.
And it's kind of, and on top of that, it was kind of like a 2-part, because that's a little bit of a hint. There will be a P2.
Okay.
And P2 is kind of actually getting into the nitty gritty. And actually, I'm supposed to be recording the video.
Nice.
On Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
So the visuals gonna be more self-explanatory of what I'm trying to talk about in the song.
Nice.
I'm still rapping you some good heat, but the visuals. So that's gonna be coming very soon.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
Melsmoove.
Bands on my feet, now nigga can't eat. Out been here first week. Niggas in here mobbing and niggas in here copping. Shorties in here dropping. Bros here, they wildin'. Yo, standing on my 40 with my 48. Thinking real hard on my Kevin Gates. Baby, it's a time, she's an hour late. Shoulda came right, you woulda had a plate. Guess you wasn't with me, this is just a fate. Standing by my side, you my first mate. Now that thing's gone, you my first wait. Thought about you on my first tape, but I didn't know you was the first bait. Guess that's my fault, you my first wait. Tasting real good, you my first cake. Story right, can it last, wait. Feeling real good. Tell a story like a real nigga, like you should. Like I come real right. Throwback. Bands on my feet, now nigga can't eat. I've been here first sleep. Niggas in here mobbing and niggas in here copping. Shorties in here dropping, bros here they wildin'. Bands on my feet, now nigga can't eat. I've been here first sleep. Niggas in here mobbing and niggas in here copping. Shorties in here dropping, bros here they wildin'.
Nice. That's smooth. You know I love anything with bands. You on Prettybandradio. You already know where you at right now.
Sure, that's it. Honestly, that's P1. P1, you know. That's like the intro into going to the P2. And trust me, the P2, it's going to be the video, and what I'm going to be saying in there is going to be nothing but real facts.
I can't wait. I'm so ready for that.
And trust me, guess what? It's going to be a lot of things that I can say, that I'm going to be saying about the industry and people that's already in it.
Oh my God.
And I'm not trying to stir the pot.
You know, you sizzling. Wait, how you turn on the stove, put the pot on it, and talk about you ain't trying to stir it up?
I ain't trying to stir it.
You ain't trying to stir it?
I'm boiling water. That's all I'm doing. I'm just boiling the water. Because I feel like, you know, in this industry, I feel like a lot of things should be put in the place where it's like, you know, the stereotypical about it, and the ways that's, especially in New York. In New York, you can only imagine what goes on in New York behind the closed scene doors. And personally, I don't believe it should be a secret, because everybody be so blinded by it that I feel like now, since I'm kind of working with a small group of people, that I'm putting it forward. For everybody won't be all confused about what's going on. This is the entertainment game.
Right. It's just business, you know.
Business is business at the end of the day, because without business, then what?
Right. So are you going in the direction more of coming for the people who left you when you were, you know, down and out, or the ones who slept on you, you know? I'm
not coming for nobody.
Oh, okay.
I'm the type of person now. I'm like a dog chasing cats. I'm just doing it because I love doing it. There's no exact reason. Once you catch the cat, you're going to be like, you're going to get off the cat and let it run again.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, honestly, overall, I don't see myself even trying to even chase anybody, or even be like, oh, you did this, you did that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you're a safe rapper. You're going to come in and stay in your lane, do your thing. Okay.
Basically, because
beautiful.
I'm a safe rapper. I don't got to be rapping about the total hood nonsense. I don't got to rap about guns. I don't got to do it like that, because my name kind of sets about what I talk about in my music.
Yeah, you smooth.
I'll try to be as possible.
Okay, definitely. So what would you what advice would you give any upcoming artists who were in similar situations, who have, you know, got hurt or just were discouraged and fell off, or just, you know, wanted to come back in the game, you know?
Don't get discouraged, 'cause at the end of the day, people will always listen to you, even though you feel like people, it's always the people that's around you, people that know you personally, aren't your biggest supporters.
Right.
And I feel that highly about it, because there's the people that's been like, yo, you my bro, we're cool, this is what it is.
Yeah.
But they're not there. Those are not the ones that pull up to your shows. Those are not the ones that download your music. Those are not the ones that actually check on you about the music. They be like, oh, they said, that's cool, bro.
Right.
Period.
Right. Tell me about it. Tell me about
So
it.
it's not that. It's so like definitely don't be discouraged. You hurt, you get back up. You get your leg cut off, you got one more. That's what I said. So like don't get discouraged in this game, because all you gotta do is don't focus on the people that's around you, the people that's always gonna support you. They're gonna climb that mountain with you.
Right.
You can be by yourself. They're gonna follow, cause they see somebody motivated to be better in the industry, and whatever part of the industry, it could be singing, modeling, rapping, managing. They will follow you and support you to your biggest extent. And the people that just be like, oh, okay, cool, leave them there, because guess what, they're not gonna be on your team. Everybody else that you don't expect is the ones that's gonna be on your team.
You're right.
So
and it's true. They say, I don't know why people do that. You have people that grew up with you, or people who just from school or just anywhere know you for a long period of time, and they're always, not always, but for the most part, they support you last, or they don't come to a video shoot or anything unless a celebrity is involved, or you paying them, or they get something out of it. So it's beautiful when you can run into
envious. A lot of people is envious, and a lot of people, they just using you.
Right.
And trust me, with the type of situations I've been in, there's a lot of people that was using me. There's a lot of people that was trying to help out, that was also, really on a messed up type of tip. But the best thing to do with that is you learn from it. Don't do the same mistake twice.
Yeah.
You get shot in the foot, don't pull the trigger again.
Right.
And you learn from it. So of course in this industry you're gonna make a lot of mistakes. Everybody that jumps in, they think that this is just how smooth it's gonna go.
Right. So, you're very talented, and I appreciate your work and your dedication. I'm really hurt, and a lot of people can't move forward or step up, because once your mind goes, everything else goes. So for you to be able to fight that and still keep your mental and still move forward,
I'm there though. Don't worry, I'm still here.
yeah.
Game, 'cause that's the best thing you gotta do is stay focused and consistency. If you stay focused and consistent.
Yeah, and a great breakfast, orange juice, that aloe water.
Yeah, I like the tea, but definitely everything else goes. Everything else goes straight accordingly, just
definitely,
like that.
Yeah. So how can I stalk you? What's your social media? What's up? What's up?
Melsmoove UP.
No, slow down. What's your Instagram? Tell me what you telling me.
This is my Instagram. Okay. I usually do especially all my music, I keep it strictly on Instagram.
Okay, everything.
Everybody can see everything. And
I
like people for, the visuals. So it's Melsmoove _UPE. That's MELSMOOVE _UPE.
Okay. Do you have a Twitter or any of?
Same.
Okay, so basically it's Melsmoove.
Yep, Melsmoove.
And then
underscore up. Just UP, not the E.
Oh, okay, UP.
Twitter.
Oh,
yep.
Okay.
And then you can always do the updates, because guess what? This social media is definitely going to be really, really busy. And trust, and the holidays coming up, so y'all might see some real fun stuff and music stuff. I'm going to say I keep it like that.
Okay, so I know you gave me your social media and stuff, but what does the UPE stand for?
UPE, Universal Prodigies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that Prodigy Universal, huh?
Yeah, Universal Prodigies. I started a very long time ago, like in 2014, when I was in college, and I was like going crazy, having my best life. And a lot of money was coming in, so I said, hey, might as well start a group. So that's when I came up, and me and my mom actually created it, so.
Beautiful. Shout out to Mother Love. Shout out right now, Mama Love.
Yeah, my moms, you already know. Shout out to you. At the end of the day, if it wasn't for the help of you back in those days, I wouldn't be getting that name and the motivation.
Right. What would you do without your mother? Mother Love. Okay, so. All right, so that's the end of Prettybandradio. You already know we streaming. We about to be number one. I don't know about the other shows, but we here. That's what's up. So, stalk me as well. Prettybandradio, Prettyban Ash on everything. Facts. And we just going to wrap this up real quick. Ciao.
All right. Yo, what's up? This is Melsmoove out here on Prettybandradio, turning up.
niggas on my feet. Now nigga can't eat. I've been here first league. Niggas in here mobbing and niggas in here copping. Shorties in here dropping. Bros here, they wildin'. Yo, standing on my 40 with my 48. Thinking real hard on my Kevin Gates. Baby, it's a time, she's an hour late. Shoulda came right, you woulda had a plate. Guess you wasn't with me, this is just a fate. Standing by my side.